Hey, Jeannie.
Yes. Are we on the live feed?
We are now. This is the time of the day where I say good morning, welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing, and then Jeannie's like, "Oh my God, we're live!" Yeah, it happens same time every day, babe.
Yeah, but I'm not looking at I'm not looking at it.
It's employee welfare.
I can't remember what. Yeah.
So our morning started this morning with like,
Oh yay!
so Poppy gets up this morning. And good morning, happy Friday. It's giveaway day. But
Solaris Luminaire and then mid-range.
Poppy gets up this morning and she doesn't want to get out of the crate. She's like in the crate
Sorry.
and she's awake, but she's not getting out of the crate, which is weird. Like normally she kind of bursts out of the crate.
And we're
what
like, get her outside. She's gonna blow.
And so
You know when you have a
what
puppy?
I didn't realize was she was like an anime character, like one of those Japanese cartoon protagonists or antagonists where they store up all their energy, where like you can visibly see the energy
It's like
like
the crackling.
getting sucked in. They're
It's
like
crackling
and they're like
electricity.
and their veins start bulging. And like they're just like, and then like, what does Kai call that? He calls it like, there's a Japanese word for it that basically translates to overpowered, where like, you know, they've been beat down so much and then they collect all this energy and then they explode and they kick everybody's butt. And
Yeah, she was like Wolverine. I don't know if you can see it, but she was slashing me this morning.
she finally got out of the crate. Like it took her that was not what I was gonna say. It took her like
You're gonna have to censor this.
I didn't
No.
that's not what I was gonna
What were
say.
you
That's
gonna
what it
say?
sounds like.
But what
It's-
would the word have been?
I don't know. It took her like I was gonna say 5, but was it 5 minutes?
5. Oh
Was it-
yeah.
It was like
She
it was like 5 minutes of her like stretching and like her being like, "Ah!" And then she burst out of the crate like Wolverine, scratched her neck, ran downstairs, jumped up and grabbed the end of the paper towel roll and then ran around our kitchen island. She got about 2/3 of the way around the kitchen island with the paper towel roll like unfurling before I caught her.
Came back in,
And then-
jumped on the counter, pulled down paper, and then she pulled down the.
Oh,
I
like
saw
went
the-
outside and peed for like 2 minutes. Like she definitely had to go. It was chaos in our house with the puppy this morning.
Yeah.
Just yesterday we were like, oh, she's so sweet and she's so easy. And now I realize that was just the effect of the vaccines.
She control. It's amazing that this little fur ball controls our entire life, right? Like this little. Oh my God, she was like. I was like, ah!
Oh, yeah.
She was just.
can- See, Secretary Mundy knows what I'm doing.
Do we even have anything to talk about?
Well, I just was talking about that. I was talking about Poppy's puppy power.
Puppy's puppy power.
That
Oh
would make
my
wouldn't that make a
God.
good, you know what? That would be an excellent name for an anime.
That would be great. And she is, okay, so let's talk about something. If you received, because Susan brought this to my attention, I'm super nervous about this, and I think I might have done a small batch of Hey Sweetie Pie tea towel kits, and maybe it was the wrong stabilizer in there. So when you get your kit, check it and make sure you have a piece of stick dissolve away. Stick dissolve away. And if not, I will send you a piece. And I'm sorry. I apologize. Anything, Patrick?
Yeah, I'm actually setting up to talk about a couple of things. So first and foremost, it is a giveaway.
Today's the giveaway day? Oh my God.
Yesterday, she's like, we're not doing that until Thursday. I'm like, babe, it's Thursday.
Am I in like a
I was
warp?
a day behind all last week. In fact, nobody corrected me, and I was writing the wrong dates
On all the tags?
On all the tags. And then finally on the 7th, I had been writing the 6th all day. I went home, and when I was making dinner, when I was doing my domestic duties,
Making dinner?
I made dinner on the 7th.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant last night. We did takeout.
She's not paying attention. But anyways, I was making dinner
Does
and I
that make you
turned news
sad?
on. She never pays attention to me.
That is not true.
Well, it's mostly true. So the news comes on and it's the 7th, and I was like, am I in the future? Like, it took me a minute to
That was
figure
like
out.
me yesterday. I took Poppy to Margaret's house, and then we came back to the store. When we travel with her, she's in her crate. So I came inside, and then I went back out to get her, and I walked outside. I opened the door, and there was no crate and no dog, and I was like, did I leave her at Margaret's? Did somebody steal her? Oh my God, my dog is gone. And then I stopped, took a deep breath, and I went, did Patrick come out and get her? So I didn't see you do that.
This is
I was
how
so
Jeannie
freaked out.
exists. Like, she is in a constant potentiated state of panic.
This is what I'm doing because those are all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
You don't need anything
Is
else.
that better than deja vu? I don't know. It was just funny. I just had the date wrong all week, and then finally on the 7th I caught up. So let's talk a little bit about the giveaway.
I have so much good stuff. I don't even know where to begin.
So
Like, I'm just.
we're gonna show them the giveaway on.
Yeah,
We're
not
gonna
even.
we're not
you know
even
what?
gonna
It's a
show you.
surprise.
It's a surprise giveaway. That's how good it is.
It's a surprise. Yeah, you don't even know what it is. It could be a pack of needles.
Potentiated. I think I just made up a word, but it probably is a real.
That is not a word.
potentiated.
That is not a word. Is it a word?
Potentiated.
It is a word.
Yep. To make effective or active or more effective or more active. Welcome to Patrick's big word of the day. Let's talk about how the live stream works and the giveaways work. And I will point this out.
Did anyone watch, what was that, Knives Out? And then Ed Norton is making up all those words.
Let's abbreviate for a minute here.
And I was like, I remember watching it and going, I've never heard that word before. And then in the end, you know, they rag
Point
on
out
him
he's
for
an idiot.
that. Yeah,
So
that was good.
if you watch the live stream, you'll see here the title for the live stream is live stream 1623. You will notice on the viewer's right side of the page, and you're not seeing my mouse, but in fact, I might be able to move it. So what I'm moving right now is the chat. And the chat is what you see while the live stream is active.
So is the chat the upper right-hand
The
corner?
chat is in the upper right-hand corner. The comments, which is what the comment pickers choose from, sit down here. And so the comments are these. It says 68 comments. So you'll see I'm activating and kind of replying to the comments there. So the reason that I showed you that was so that you understood during the live stream today, we're going to ask a question. You can answer the question in the chat. That's just fine. But because we give people a weekend, and it's funny, there are 47 people on the live stream right now. And we'll vary between like 40 to 80 people on the live stream. But a lot of times our live streams just a day or 2 days later have 200 or 300 views. So what we're trying to do is give everybody who's taking part in the live stream, even if it's not live, because some people work or some people aren't up yet, or some people just can't deal with us at 9:30 in the morning. We're trying to give them an opportunity to watch that live stream and take advantage of the giveaway. So what you need to do is answer those questions in the comments. So the comments are not over here. I think that's right. Is that right, Secretary Mundy? Is that where the comments are to the viewers, right? They're down here. And the comments section will not be active until the video ends. So that is just to let you know it is a comment, not a chat, that needs to be answered. So that's that. So it has been pretty busy in service. So I've been telling folks for quite some time that we're really caught up and we're only a day or two out. I heard Alex say to somebody the other day that we were a week and a half out. And I was like, really? That seems really long. And he's like, well, I'd rather tell him a week and a half and get it back to him in 4 days. I really think we're probably 3 or 4 days out. So still a very good time to go ahead and get your machine in for service. But it is not like next day service, which it was for a period of time there. We went into the new year really, really caught up. Let's talk for another moment about orders.
Don't talk about that.
I am going to talk about it. So Jeannie said not to talk about it, but I am going to talk about it because I think it's, one of the things that sets our store apart is we're transparent with you guys. We have the online business is kind of blown up, and that's great. It's awesome. But, in a world where we might ship 60 or 80 packages a week, we're now seeing as many as 50 orders in a day. So we love it. We're staffing up for it. Our first dedicated staffer dedicated to like order fulfillment and stuff like that starts next Tuesday, Wednesday. Hopefully we'll be adding 2 more. It's a group of part-time
kids. We're going through some growing pains.
But the reason that I mention this is I pay attention to it. So, and our numbers are skewed because we do pre-orders. So some of the stuff that you guys ordered all the way back in like October or September, we're not delivering to you guys until later. But our average fulfillment has gone from 18 hours to more like 36 hours. Now those numbers are skewed because of those pre-orders.
Oh, you can like look at them.
Oh, I see that. I pay attention to it.
I didn't know we had.
I know how far behind
like
we
that.
get and stuff. So, so our numbers are skewing partially because we're getting further and further away from those pre-ordered original dates. But it's also just reflective of the fact that I think my physical limit's about 45 to 50 packages a day now.
Because the day ends and I'm like, Patrick, put on your shipping hat. And we go and we put on our shipping hat and we start like fulfilling stuff.
30 felt really reasonable. Like I could get 30 done and we could be done at 6:30 or 7 o'clock at night. It's been a lot more than that. And part of the challenge is with some of the Christmas lists, it's been
just keeping track because I'm not getting everything from my
not just that, but like because there's so many oddly shaped items, that shipping takes longer. Like a lot of times if it's kits or something like that, I know exactly what I'm shipping. I know how to ship it. I know the approximate weight and size. Even if I add a couple of other things to it, I can modify those numbers. That happens really fast. the Christmas list stuff, especially as it kind of bulked up at the end of the season, and we're still like just getting some of that stuff out. That stuff takes a little bit longer because those are oddly shaped boxes, and I'm reshaping boxes. You guys have probably noticed we ship a lot in the flat padded mailers from the U.S. Postal Service because that's the most fast and efficient and cheap way to ship stuff that'll fit in there. But almost everything else is shipped in recycled containers. And I mean, part of that is because we're hippies at heart and we're trying to reuse everything. Like, we're consumers in the store and we hate that. And we're trying to lower our footprint. But, you know, the other part of that is...
I did yesterday. So I ordered needles for this store because when the boys service your machine, they put a brand new Microtex 8012 needle, which is like, I think the best needle in the world. If I had to pick one needle overall to use, it would be that needle. So I was trying to save some money for the store. And surprisingly, we usually buy in like a little cartridge. It looks like a little matchbook, and we buy 100 at a time, like boxes of those. But
you're very right, Susan. That's a lot of it.
Yeah, it is. That's where I'm meeting a lot of you people from like all over. So it's been absolutely wonderful. But I bought
magazines.
Yeah. And then I said to Dax, I go, I'm getting these because it's going to save us a little money. And Dax goes, well, it is going to create more waste. And I was like, oh, it was like,
well,
ooh.
We're like super, we try to manage our waste.
I instantly felt, I felt so bad.
Well, and then she said something to me and I was like, how much are we saving? She's like, it's $4. And I'm like, just buy the 100 packs. Like, and Dax is like, brings up an interesting point. He's like, why are the 100 packs cheap? Why are the 150?
Why?
Because they probably sell 100 pack for 10,000 5-packs.
I don't know.
So it's the scale of it.
I think I should have a talk with them.
No, that's just how it works.
Where's
It's scale.
Where's their customer service number?
Schmetz, I think, is now owned by, somebody told me they're now owned by OESD/Bernina.
Really?
That, yeah. Somebody, I can't remember, it was something like that.
All right.
That they bought Schmetz. So in any case, I bring this up because to set realistic expectations, like, we're about 36 hours. Now, that's skewed. Like, we're faster than that on most of the stuff. And a lot of what you ladies are ordering are pre-orders or stuff that we promote that's coming. And we try to tell you that. Like, you know, when you buy something, it'll say this will be here on this date. And if you buy 10 things, a lot of times we'll wait until that one thing arrives to save you on shipping. A lot of you have gotten refunds from shipping.
Yeah, I get a lot of emails. They're like, I don't know why they're worried that we're not sending their product. And when I do it, I send like a note, and this is what you're going to get. This is where it comes from.
When
and
I'm
here's
sending
the breakdown.
45 packages in a day, you're not getting a note. You're getting money, but you're not getting a letter from me telling you why I'm doing it, because it just
we
doesn't.
don't have the time.
I
totally
there's
get
no
it.
time.
So
And
if you get a refund, it's most likely a shipping refund.
with the new website, one of the things that I'm going to put on there is we're going to do a video explaining some of this stuff. So, like, if you're new and you watch that video and we're just going to go, hey, listen, shipping is what it is on our website because it protects us from losing money on shipping. And most of what we sell is at discounts. So we can't afford to lose the money. But trust us, we'll give you your money back. Like, we're consumers too, and we try to treat you as we want to be treated. So we're gonna do that. And listen, if it's $1, you might not always get it back because that $1, you know, my time's worth something. But if it's like $3 or $4, you're definitely going to get that money back. So yeah. And as long as I have them and I'm not like stuffing them in there and ruining the packages, you're going to get a little piece of candy.
You get a high chew. I know. Aren't they so good? High chews are so good. So, yeah. We usually, as long as we have them, sometimes we run out. Like when we're doing 40 packages a day, sometimes we run out.
It's been tough, and quite frankly, it's not totally sustainable. And I don't want you ladies to be afraid that we're gonna like shut down or anything. But like we're experiencing some growing pains right now. And like every now and then she's in abject panic because she's like, oh my God, we got so many new customers.
Because I want to do everything timely and I want to do everything perfect for you. And geez Louise, it doesn't end up that way. Miss Shannon, you welcome about the awesome organized event pack. We just got this amazing labeler and I love it because we would literally handwrite everything. And we would wait for Lori to be here because she has the best handwriting. Otherwise, we would just like write tag after tag. And it didn't.
Yeah,
it
generally
didn't even
I'll write down on the invoices what's going on. Like
it didn't even dawn on me that I could buy like a labeler and just type it in and then have it print 20 of them. So we were handwriting everything. So I did. I labeled all your stabilizer. What we're realizing, Miss Shannon, is we might owe you some more stabilizers, so I'm going to be working on that today. I'm sending a note out to the people for the event. So this is for, and I showed this to you yesterday. This is the event, and
do you have some more of those?
I do. I have some more. So if you
have 4 more, right?
I think I have 4 more. So if you still want to do the event, let me know today. And but we do include the stabilizer, and I used my labeler and I like labeled everything. However,
this is gone.
However, I might have been off on the quantity, so I'm working on that, and I'll send you out an email today. But I opened them. Your packages are open because I stuffed your stabilizer in there. But the event is going to be super fun. And we always have a good time.
Go? Wasn't that yesterday?
Yeah, I don't even know. Like that was just like one of their events.
We were crazy in the store yesterday. It was a nutty day.
I posted it because it was something that they sent. And I was like, oh, this could be fun for the ladies. And so it was just posted on there. Yeah, and Susan's saying wait time is worth it. And that we will combine your shipments. So you can always put notes in there. Because for the other Susan, I got it all together. I was like, I want to get it to her, make sure she has it for this so long. And then I got a note, please don't ship my stuff yet. So if you want me to combine, some people wait and they go, I'm ready for my box of fun. So, and then I'll send it all out. I have boxes like under this table with people's name on it. What we're waiting for. Hold this shipment. I'm thinking I need like shelves, like 2 big shelves over here.
I'm thinking we're going to put the kids in the back.
Okay.
Like, I think we're going to clear that room out and actually like set up either some shelves where they can put boxes and like labels, and then we're just gonna have to manage that for a while.
Yeah,
but I think they're gonna be
great. But some people are like hold it and they buy throughout the month, and then we send it all at once, and then we go through and I go through all your shipping, and then we just refund. It is.
That's hard, and so I mean, part of what we do a lot of times, because what I think is funny is a lot of our first time customers do like 3 or 4 orders in the first 3 or 4 days. So one of the nice things about that 36-hour fulfillment time, which I think really is more like 24 hours, like I said, I think it's skewed because of the pre-orders, because it's gotten longer even when we were shipping everything pretty much on the same day. But but we will combine the shipping, and then just to make the comment, normally what I'll do is I'll write down
Did you see that question?
refunded shipping.
Some surprise.
The form of an email, will your new website do that? Yes. So we're not really losing functionality. With the new website, we're gaining functionality. We're in the test phase. I'm still really hoping that we can get it all done and set up and online by the end of January or early February. What we're finding is that we're having a database issue. It's creating these duplicate products. And the challenge is the duplicate products it's creating are at $0. So if the product's active and you buy it at $0, I'm certainly not going to ship it to you. And what we don't want is that to be our introduction to new customers. Like, hey, we're not going to ship you this box of free product. So we're trying to get that ironed out. Once that's done, we'll do some tours of the new website. But like everything that's available on the old website, and somebody at one point was like, I can't see my order history. You absolutely should be able to see your order history. And actually, I can see your order history. Where things will get a little bit weird.
Alice and Cheryl said it was boring. Oh,
Hang on
I'm
one
reading.
second.
I'm reading your
A1
comments.
Vacuum and Sewing.
I'm reading your comments about the OASD event, and it looks like
this is me.
some
I'm
people really
in the
loved
middle of our
it,
live
and some
stream. Is this
people
Beatrice?
did not. And
Yes, you've been on my list of folks to
yeah,
call all
I
day.
guess
Can I
sometimes
call
we
you
win and
back
sometimes we
in-
lose, and
give
that's
me
like
8
good
minutes or
feedback
so?
to know. And hopefully the next one
Okay,
will be more
thanks.
exciting.
Bye.
Carol, please keep adding to your orders. We have 2 kids going to college next year. Did you want to finish?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I haven't figured out exactly what we're gonna do, because when the new site goes live and the old site goes down, you won't be able to see that order history. Everything's still there. We can still log into the back end. We can still see the back office. What we might do, if there are a lot of people that have a lot of outstanding pre-orders or something like that, is like I can actually create an order list and a PDF out of that. And maybe what we'll do is do that and send them to you, so that way you have a copy of that.
Another thing.
That'd be a kid's job. Like, one
Yes.
of the kids could do that. It'd be pretty easy. So, but I do think, there'll be some growing pains, but the move to the new website should be, I think the move to the new website, especially given the efforts that are going in right now, should be pretty smooth.
So, somebody had asked a question. Industrial machines, we service them all the time. And if you did want it on site, I mean, it's something that can happen, but you pay for the travel time for the tech to be out of the store and go to your residence and then back again.
We haven't had time to do that. Like, that might be something that we could do. It'd be
Kathy, I don't know if you could get that
prohibitively
machine.
expensive.
Yes, it's going to be expensive.
Like, because the reality is the guys are very productive when they're in the shop, and what you're really paying for is the time they're not productive in the shop. Like, their hourly output in the shop. I mean, last year I was invited to a dinner for top dealers of SIBO. And I sat down at that dinner, and we were all talking about our businesses, and our shop guys' output. And I feel like our shop guys do phenomenal work. I know our shop guys do phenomenal work.
Because they've been with us and
they've been
seen
with us
it
a
all.
long time. They've seen it all. They're efficient.
We expect good quality
Sometimes, like, we have problem machines and it takes a long time, but they're very, very good at what they do. Like, but our 2 techs are putting out there was one dealer who was probably the second largest dealer at this dinner. We were probably the largest. But our 2 guys were doing as much as his 6 guys. And so that's the other thing. I've talked about it, and we're going to do at the end of this month, we have to do employee reviews and employment contracts and stuff like that. As we go into the new year, we're running a little bit behind on that, but part of what we're going to be discussing is our service fees are going up a little bit, because quite frankly, these guys are worth it, and I've got to pay them what they're worth. And that's the challenge, Kathy, is if they're gone and it's an hour at your house and there's an hour turnaround, like, you're paying the service charge plus another hour. So it could be prohibitively expensive.
Let's see. I have gone to, I don't know if I could wing it now, but I went to a customer's house, and we worked together for a weekend. That was fun.
Once again, possible, but it'd be expensive.
Unlikely right now. Fabric for Pretty and Posh. So that's Pretty Petals. I have some of it in stock. Some of it I am like hoarding, because the tan and the pink is Tweetheart, and the tan is in a bunch of the cuties. I have reordered. It's out of stock. I can't even get it, and I don't know when it's going to be available.
Is this for cuties?
If anything, for Pretty and Posh, we are probably going to.
It's going to be crazy, so we need to be mindful of the time.
But
What's
Karen,
our
you
question?
can always reach out and ask. I mean, if there's something in particular, if I have enough yardage of it, just email me and I'll see if I can get you some.
We have like 8 cars out.
Okay, so I don't have a
get
question.
going.
Do you have a question?
surprise, we're just doing a giveaway.
And surprise, you'll find out what the giveaway is next week. So
Yeah.
let's come up with something. Something like, what can make us, okay. I'm scared to ask. I was like, what can we do to improve?
Yeah, so listen, like
'Cause
there've
I'm
been a lot of
scared-
really
I'm
positive
scared to
comments on
see.
the live stream, and keep in mind what is happening over here is the chat. So when the live stream ends, where you want to put your comment to answer the question is
Down below.
Down, actually, I think it's here. Move. It's down. Down here are the comments.
Yeah.
So and you'll have to wait for the live stream to end. But go ahead. I think that's a great question. So we totally appreciate all the positive feedback. On the negative side,
Oh God, but it's gonna.
what can we do to be better for you guys?
Yeah, I'm sure we could better communication. Like I haven't always.
I don't
been
know
able
of
to
another
get,
shop that communicates like this.
I haven't been able to get back to some people and faster shipping. And Jeannie, maybe it'd be nice if you didn't make so many mistakes. So, but
So
go
is there
ahead.
any suggestion that you have that you think would make the shop better? And
We need to hire more. I know this.
we're working on it.
We need.
We're trying to be smart in our hiring. Like we're doing kind of purpose-driven hiring to direct areas of
because
pain.
it is it's on the job training
And it's computer specific.
and it can be a crazy place too, because people come in and I might be working with a new employee and then there's 20 people that need something.
We are
So-
multitasking all the time.
I do. Yeah, go ahead, put them in. It'd be great to hear your
Answer my
comments.
question. What was the last day to order the book and get
Oh!
the discount?
Just go ahead and put your order in.
Like
Just
we're
put your
not
order
like
in.
we're not allowed to advertise it at the lower price. If you want the book, order it.
We'll
We'll
keep
discount
doing
it.
that. I
It's
did
fine
just
as long
place-
as our price doesn't change.
Yeah, I did just place another order for 10 more, and so just get your order in, and we'll honor that price.
Yes, Heather, nice work. Remember to hit the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe, and then comment after the stream to be
Do they have to do
part of the
that,
comment.
or it won't
no,
take it?
No, and any comment will actually work, but we can set those rules. So maybe that's something that we'll do in the future as folks become more comfortable with YouTube, because I know some of you ladies are getting more comfortable with that. We can actually set those rules so that it won't count your comment unless you've liked and subscribed. So we'll talk about that too.
What is the book? The book is the Mastering IQ book, and
Go
I
ahead
did
and do that. I need to get cash. in
I
the
did
register. Bye,
a,
ladies. Have a great weekend.
Oh, here it is. The book that we've been talking about is this book, and this is Mastering IQ Designer, and you can use it for any machine that has IQ Designer or Design Center. So this is what we've been talking about. If you want to see a preview of the book, watch our live feed from yesterday. What was yesterday's? The 12th? I don't even know what day it is. The 12th. Because I went through it and I showed some pictures of everything, but we're doing this at $100 off. Oh, somebody had asked because they didn't see your discount. Don't worry about it. We just haven't gotten through all the orders from yesterday. You'll get your discount. It'll be applied. Patrick will go through and do all of that. Last night we rushed out of here at 5. We had a meeting with we had dinner with friends, and their daughter goes to Pepperdine. That's one of the colleges that Violet got into. So we kind of got them together so that Violet, as she makes her decision, could ask questions and just pick the brain of somebody that she's a junior there and doing her study abroad program in Buenos Aires, and it was just kind of fun for them to talk about that. And if you want a college update, both kids got into University of Utah yesterday, so we're still waiting to hear if they got into the honors program, which, not to brag or anything, but they're really, really, really good students. And Violet would be like, Mom, don't say that, knock on wood. So I'm going to knock on wood, but we're hopeful that they'll both get into that program. But, we're just going through that process right now and trying to give the kids an opportunity to get as much information so that they can make an educated decision about where they want to go to school. But Kai's applied to 3 schools, UNR, University of Utah, and University of Montana. or is it Montana State, the one that's in Bozeman, and he's gotten into all 3 of his schools, and we're just waiting to hear. Violet, we're still we're going to be finding out over the next several months because she's applied to, I think, 11 schools. So, but we'll let you know. We're so excited. And I'm still dreading when I walk by. I'm going to shut their doors because I don't want to look and see just empty rooms. I have twins. So if you don't know that, I have twins and I'm going to lose them both at the same time. So I can't talk about it anymore because I'll cry. But have a great day. Be creative. Question is just the question of the day is what can our store do to improve and be better for you ladies and gents, Jeffrey, and Michael and Don. And we have a lot of great guys.